Opened in the then Soviet-ruled East Berlin in 1969, Spree Park was the only amusement park in the region back then. With the passage of time, the wall fell and bigger and better parks opened up. Subsequently, the amusement park was shut down in 2001, and has remained abandoned ever since. Inspired by the Disneyland, the Nara Dreamland Park was opened in 1961 but was shut down by 2006. Ever since it has held one of the spooky-looking abandoned places in the world. It's not nearly as big as the park in Anaheim, but the Japanese tried to replicate the same feel, not that you can tell these days, of course. The park was closed in 2006 because of low visitor numbers. But rather than sell off the rides, or look at an alternative use for the land, it was just abandoned. Nothing has been done to it at all. The ticket booths still stand next to the ride entrances, the carriages still sit on the tracks of the roller coasters, even the chairs and the coffee machines are still in the restaurants. If you just stumbled across somewhere like this, you would be sure that the whole population had suddenly fled because of a nuclear holocaust or something. The erstwhile theme park was destroyed by the Katrina hurricane of 2005 that destroyed about 80% of the rides. Due to the high restoration costs, the theme park was eventually abandoned. Hurricane Katrina hit the park hard in August of 2005, the property flooded and was submerged for a month in up to 7 feet of water. The prolonged exposure to salt water rendered many of the rides unsafe. And Six Flags considered the park a total loss. A handful of the rides were saved and some salvageable items were removed, and after several unsuccessful plans to redevelop the area, Six Flags was forced to vacate its lease. Designed to be Beijing's answer to Disneyland, the Wonderland amusement park could become nothing more than one of the abandoned places around the world. The land prices led to the halt in construction in the year 1998. The land area is partially being used by local farmers to grow crops. There are also plans of demolishing the abandoned structures to make space for a shopping center. In 1998, construction was stopped suddenly and the site left abandoned. Rumors about why the builders left swept the country, with some saying that the area was haunted while others suggested the finding of mass graves. The truth was a case of simple economics. Those involved in the project simply ran out of money, and when additional sources of income were not forthcoming, Wonderland was left in a half-built state, decaying and derelict. Attempts were made to revive the project in 2008, but those efforts stalled. China's Wonderland was eventually demolished in 2013.